Okay, TIs, there's a few things I want to speak on here. Many things have happened to me in the last couple of days, so there's quite a lot I want to speak on. I'm going to first talk about the Cameron Youth, right? And, you know, where do I start really? A lot of targeted individuals know that children and teenagers, often even toddlers, have been told to do certain things or bribed or paid to do certain things. So, or even worse, they're actually in some kind of secret organization. But yeah, I'm gonna call these the Cameron Youth because they act like Hitler's youth. So, they do the same things. They spy on people, harass and oppress people. They don't have guns, but they're still trying to kill people. So, um, I'm gonna expose them. So, let me start off by something that these Cameron Youth have done. Right, I was going to the shop 2 days ago, and as I get into the shop, I have some directed conversations straight away. The not shopkeeper, but the people helping in the store. I walk past them, those two women, and I just hear them talking. Oh, he's a bum, like that, and it's more of an American term. But bum means, for anyone that doesn't know, it doesn't mean. Here's for you Americans, bum here usually means butt. So, yeah, I know bum over your way means a homeless or, scruffy person, but in this term they were referring to me. They just said, oh, here's a bum. So I just whispered, fuck you, like that, so they couldn't really hear it. But just loud enough so they did, but not loud so, anyone could do anything about it. So I bought my shit from the shop. I'm heading back, and lo and behold, what do I see? I see this motherfucker in a hoodie, eyeing me down, right? So I'm like, oh, so what? Just some motherfucker trying to act hard. So I was chilling, looking at this motherfucker. But I got some kind of feeling about it, like there's more to it. And sure enough, as I go down the fucking street, three fucking, cars go past one after the other with one brake light. So this motherfucker, basically called these cars in because I didn't have my mobile phone on me then. I suppose the shopkeeper could have done it, but there's just something about the way this motherfucker was looking at me. You know what I mean? And I had another encounter with the Cameron Youth on the bus. There was two teenage girls and some young man next to me, and this motherfucker, this young man, like, sat next to me, you know what I'm saying? And he started talking on the phone, going, oh, yeah, yes, I've got those things you wanted, And I looked to my left and I could see those baggies, you know what I'm saying? And a strong whiff of cannabis on the bus. So I'm like, oh, he's a dealer. I just thought, oh, he's a dealer, So what, what I mean? I don't give a fuck about dealers, you know what I mean? Especially cannabis ones, because I used to smoke cannabis all the time. So I'm like, so what, you know what I'm saying? But I started thinking like, he just starts saying, oh yeah, I'm coming from so and so. I'm going to so and so. I just thought, this seems way too obvious. This was on one of these new buses where they've got microphones in and it says microphones have been put in. Yes, these things do exist. Research on that. They've started doing it. Stagecoach has started. The new buses they've got have microphones in as standard, as they say. But yeah, this motherfucker's like started talking and shit, and these girls next to him were just, they kept giving directed conversation and stupid giggles and shit. They do this a lot to try and wind me up, and look at me in a funny way, and then they'll start laughing and shit like that, and it's to piss me off. So, but I was thinking, this cat, to the left of me with the weed, and it was almost too obvious the way he showed the baggie, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking, is this a setup, to do they want me to ask him to buy the weed? Because on the way back we go past the police station, funnily enough, and guess what? You can imagine what those two girls would do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not stupid enough. Even if I was still smoking weed, I won't be stupid enough to try and buy it off someone I don't know, straight up. But yeah, this motherfucker just moved like we was sat on the same. I was at the back of the bus because I always sit there so I can, perps can't sit behind me and harass me and shit. But this motherfucker was sat on the left side of the bus. There was loads of fucking clear seats, and this motherfucker chose to sit right at the back next to me. And after like a few minutes, after he was messing around with his bag full of baggies, this motherfucker moved forwards a bit, like 3 or 4 seats forwards, just in front of these girls. I think that was because his plan had failed, to get me to buy weed, or maybe he wanted to do it so it'd look less conspicuous, further up away from these girls. But you could guarantee if I bought any weed, those girls would be on the phone straight away to the police, and they'd fucking have police coming on the bus, you know what I mean? But this is the shit the Cameron Youth do, you know what I mean? You can guarantee that motherfucker on the bus, he'd get fucking let off straight away, and I'd get fucking hammered, you know what I mean? So this is just the shit they do to try and fucking entrap and, set you up. But you can guarantee those two fucking girls, though, would be straight on to the police, you know what I mean? I just knew it. But, yeah. Yeah, I had some other shit today as well. Well, not today, that was yesterday on the bus, that was. And, that about the guy watching me on the street, that was the day before, so that was 2 days ago. But today, I had some shit. I was waiting for my bus and had the usual one hand in pocket shit. And then this motherfucker in a red t-shirt with a fucking big digital SLR camera fucking points it at me. So I'm like, shit, whoa, what's going on? Like, I've got my baseball cap on, so I tip it down straight away. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? They've tried to take my picture from a bus before. When I've been on the bus, and they tried that about a week ago. They tried that. They tried taking my picture. Again, I just dipped my hat down. But I dip my hat, and this motherfucker's trying to get a snap at me, so I'm just dipping my hat, straight away. Then the motherfucker just walks past me, because at the time I was having lunch. I just got some sandwiches from the shop in the bus station, and I was just sat there. And this motherfucker just walked on, and I was thinking, that's fucking, cocky as fuck, them doing that. I was tempted to ask him something, I thought, fuck him. Then this motherfucker came back, and he was just taking pictures of what appeared to be random shit in the in the bus station. And then this motherfucker, he stopped walking up to me again, with a fucking camera. He wasn't pointing it at me this time, but he was just taking pictures near. So I just walk up to this motherfucker and just go, "Oh, yo, what are you taking pictures of?" And he just goes, "Oh, I'm just taking pictures of advertisements." No fucking lie, that's the fucking excuse he said. I was like, "Oh, right," and then I just went, "Yeah, right," afterwards. And this motherfucker I noticed after he said that, he started taking pictures of the billboards and shit. But before that, the first thing, there was no billboards where I was sat, for a start. And this motherfucker just straight picked up his camera and fucking pointed it, straight at me. He didn't get a picture of my face, he just got a picture of my baseball cap tilted down, but this motherfucker's fucking trying to take a picture of my face. It's like, fuck you motherfuckers getting a picture of me so you can fucking set me up. That ain't fucking happening, kid. That ain't fucking happening. I'll fucking keep my fucking cap on. No, put my hood up if you fuckers try and take my picture. You ain't fucking setting me up, so fuck off with that shit. You know, you're not fucking spreading my picture around on some shit. And I have a feeling they tried some shit like this because on a local newspaper's website that I sometimes read, some motherfucker, I think it was in Barnsley, was caught, not caught, but, you know, he was apparently masturbating or something on someone's fucking driveway or some shit like that. And I looked at this motherfucking picture. I was like, shit, man, that looks like me. That looks like me, you know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker, he had the same kind of face as me, similar eyes as me and shit, same hair. I just got the feeling like these motherfuckers trying to frame me or some shit. Or, you know, put my face, what I look like. Because they haven't got any decent pictures of me, because I don't let them, you know what I mean? I'm not on Facebook, and even then, before I knew I was a TI, I was like, I'm not putting a fucking picture where you can see my face that well. I'll just put a grainy old, you know, motherfucking picture on Facebook, so they don't have that many, you know, pictures to work with me. So I just put a grainy old picture up, but I get the feeling they're trying to get pictures of me or some shit, either so they know what I look like better, or worse, to try and fucking frame me or some shit, or, you know, smear me. But you're not gonna get a picture of me, motherfucker. You know, you just not, so give that shit up. I'll just pull my fucking hood up, or pull my cap down. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting a fucking picture of me. So, enough of that shit. But, yeah, another thing happened, apart from the photograph shit. I was, on the bus, and this is what they do, man. This is the shit that they do. The motherfucker on the left side of the street with a G4S hat. I've been seeing G4S more and more again lately, but this motherfucker had a G4S hat, and they've done this before. I'm thinking, shit, yeah, some shit's gonna happen. Sure enough, like a minute later on the bus journey, this motherfucking G4S van just comes down the street, you know, on the opposite side, and parks up. So I'm like, yeah, that's some fucking skit, you know, to try and sensitise me to G4S. But yeah, that's the fucking shit they do, and I had the usual fucking orange light stuff. My phone was dead, so I wasn't able to film any of it. But, you know, that's what they do. But, yeah, the fucking... yeah, they use the fucking Cameron Youth, they use fucking perps. I don't know what they do to convince these motherfuckers. I've been wondering that lately. What do they do to convince these motherfuckers to actually do this shit? They must, in some deranged way, think they're doing the right thing. Oh, and I forgot to mention, after I, you know, confronted the motherfucker taking pictures, he walked off with one hand in his pocket. So that's just saying, yes, I am who you think I am. You know, it's saying, yeah, we're fucking with you. But, yeah, it makes me wonder what they try and put in their heads to try and convince these motherfuckers that they're doing the right thing. Because it must be some deranged fucking shit, you know what I'm saying? But, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna upload this. I'm not gonna let it carry on because it's nearly 15 minutes and I can't upload anything more than 15 minutes without putting information in, and I'm not gonna do that anymore. So, yeah. Alright, that's all I've got to say really, so, yeah. Peace out, and, you know, good luck and stay strong to all TIs out there. So, that's all I've got to say. Alright.